Hey, yo, it's Davo. What's going on, everybody? We're back with some more 7 Listen Square Cross. Now, I've already uploaded these characters will make Purgatory Bond immortal video like earlier, basically talking about how I feel about them overall. But I feel like I should further discuss why I think Purgatory Bond is absolutely disgusting. Now, I know some people were like rather discouraged that my man only gets the Rupture Ultimate at 6/6, but I'm here to tell you why I don't think it's that big of a deal, especially only if you get like 1/6. I feel like he's gonna be doing sick damage regardless. Like the Rupture is just like icing on a cake to me, but I guess just try to hear me out essentially. So let's go over his skills real quick. When the hero's ultimate move gauge fills due to skill use, skill move, or rank up, increase max HP by 8% for 3 turns, stacks 5 times, so you can get 40%, and cleanses stat decreasing debuffs. So if they lower attack, you good. You don't even have to worry about it. First skill, inflict detonate damage equal to 21% of max HP on all enemies. Detonate is 20% additional damage per orb in the target's ultimate move gauge. I can imagine when they bring back the PvP rule where you do extra damage depending on how much like O gauge on the enemy has. I feel like this will go Ooga Booga and Molascular as well. His second skill, gift, heal diminished HP of all allies by 50% at the start of an allied turn, and increases max HP by 30% for 3 turns. So 30 plus 40 is 70. Like you get. And then it's ultimate, which people just hate for some reason. Now I know it is Grand Cross being greedy, but I don't think it's honestly that bad. Especially like, I mean, I get if you're well, obviously you're gonna go for the 6/6, but I think even like at 1/6, he's still gonna be viable. Like honestly, Crazy Hunt, inflict damage equal to 30% of max HP on all enemies. Inflict rupture damage equal to 45% of max HP on all enemies, and then does rupture damage, which is 2 times damage to buffed enemies. Now, I should pull up Tarmio because I feel like this is a great like benchmark for Bond because he's kind of like Tarmio. I can't even spell. You hate to see it. Tarmio. There we go. Now what he does, his ultimate, inflicts damage equal to 4 and 20% of defense on all enemies and restores HP of all allies by 30%. Not that it's restore HP, it's really just this. It scales off his defense. So even at 1/6 is 420, and for Bond it's it's only 30%. It's only 30% of his max HP. So I feel like since HP is such a monstrous stat, we know Tarmio has like 20k defense, right? And that scales off his ultimate scales off his defense. I feel like it's cause for having this so high. Just because defense sucks. You know how much HP somebody can have. You can mess around and have like, all right, realistically and ungeared, let's just say you have like 110k HP. Now you doing 30% of that. I mean, obviously it's gonna do some damage because it's scaled off the biggest stat you have. Like obviously people go by damage, and you know some people are sometimes underwhelmed by how much somebody does because it's scaled off their damage. Maybe their damage isn't the highest. Tarmio scales off his defense being cracked, that's why he hits hard. But Bond, since he increases his freaking HP, bro, increases max HP. He increases his max HP, bro, 40% max HP. So if you have like 100k, 40% of that, you get 140k, and then that goes into this ultimate, and I think you'll be fine, bro. Like having this rupture just makes it to where if he fights Ellie or Assault Melee, he can possibly just one shot everybody because you know Droll has the taunt buff, Molascular has the revive buff, and even Assault Melee give buffs to himself even with his ultimate and his passive. So automatically he's like a Assault Melee counter, and plus 6/6 is just like extra added. I'm telling you, it's just extra icing, bro. I'm telling you, that's all it is. But let's go over these screenshots real quick. These are screenshots from the live stream. Korean Jesus, shout out to him. He got these screenshots. So this bracelet has 22% crit damage, and this ring has 9% crit rate. No, crit damage and 18% crit rate, I believe. So I did the math. Here are stats of this unit having the same gear without that crit damage bonus. Hold on. If you take off the crit damage rolls and the crit damage like gear as well, because he's wearing crit damage right here. See, you see 2 crit damage. If you take that off, it's like basically right here. You see he has 202. I did the math. It's 151 crit damage, which isn't too bad. I wish it was a little bit higher because most like fest units have like sick crit damage for some reason. They have like 170 or like 180, not even 180, like 160 and above. But he has 150 base. Well, if you like super working them, all that good stuff. But this man is cracked for like multiple reasons. One, first of all, primary, scales off his own HP. Second of all, my man has 82% pierce. 82% pierce, and then with a 111% crit chance. Now, if you take all this crit chance off of this like gear right here, my man has a 102% chance to crit. Y'all get what I'm saying? My man has basically a guaranteed chance to crit with decent crit damage, and his pierce rate is stupid. Now, I can honestly see Pierce coming back just because of him. He has like high pierce. So Lilia and BDM, I don't know. I feel like I could see it coming back possibly, but it's probably a long reach. His life steal is pretty sick, 18%. And look at my man HP, 174. Do I need to tell y'all how much 70%? Hold on, let me get my calculator. All right, so I did the math. Essentially, with this HP right here, with his level 3 and it's his max passive, right? His passive being basically 40%, and you get a level 3, let's say that 70%. 70% of this is 295k. Then let's say you just run Red Arthur, the new Red Arthur. Let's go back home. Let's take a look at what he can do, right? Increase allies human max HP by 30%. By 30%. Now, 30% extra to that is a whopping 789,000 HP. Now tell me, does that sound crazy to you? I'm not even calculating Twigo backline. Twigo backline is an extra 30%, bro. This man will be easily sitting over 500,000 HP, and I am not even capping. Like, here's my thing. This man is going to be over 500,000 HP. And my boy, 30% of that is his ultimate. What is, hold on. 1 second. 500,000 times 0.3. My boy, that is 150k damage. That is decent as an AoE. That's just on one person. If it's 3 people, forget about it. That I can't tell y'all, like, math obviously sucks, decimals suck, but it just takes literally just like, if you just look at him by himself, he gives himself 30%, like 70% HP, especially if you get lucky with this buff and then you get like max stacks in his passive. Man, this will be a carry himself. He is literally just like Tarmiel but for HP. Well, Tarmiel is more like straightforward like defense because it's like you just really want to just give him triple defense. With Bond, you can't just like I'm gonna give him triple HP. You can't. You can only give him HP defense because HP it takes 4, but defense takes 2. So I think Bond is gonna be all right, bro. I know that Marvel is greedy. I know they're kind of scummy for putting the Rupture on 6/6, but I think even at 1/6, my boy will be all right. I feel like he's fine. My man has decent, great stats. His pierce, his resistance, fantastic. Sublime, 72%, bro. Man is gonna be tanking and he's gonna be healing. I can only this freaking lifesteal is gonna be the death of him, bro. Man can do sick damage, like, and 18% of that he heals back. That's nutty. I don't want to hear it. I think Purgatory Bond is like a solid contender of being like one of the best units in the game. Plus, I think he'll also make old girl even worse. Let's like we already know, y'all know Merlin as well. Festival Merlin, y'all know it takes basically 3 hits to kill her. But if they don't even kill her within 1 turn because they use like 3 cards, right? Bond can heal her. Like he will bring her back to life, and all of a sudden, like, oh, should I kill Bond or should I kill her? Either way, it's gonna be a menace. This duo is gonna be disgusting. As of right now, I think the main team people are gonna use are probably Red Easton, Bond with the new Arthur, but I think Bond has like a lot of flexibility, and you can slap him on whatever team you want, and he can he's basically I got Beatrice, she does like the attacks that heal unknown allies. This man basically keeps your whole team alive, especially with that buff card, bro. You can just come back from certain death, I'm sure. I'm curious to see what his gameplay looks like. So that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about Purgatory Bond. Do you think he sucks? Do you think his banner sucks? Do you think he's fantastic? Do you think he's the best unit in the game? Let me know in the comment section below. I will catch you guys in the next one. I will be summoning tonight, but this time right now of this recording is 5 p.m. and it goes live in basically like, I would say 10 hours. So that's gonna do it. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.